For the very first time, the annual Victoria's Secret fashion show is coming to us from China. The broadcast of tomorrow's runway show on CBS features a string of musical performances, the latest lingerie looks, and of course, those famous Victoria's Secret wings. This year's show is so massive, it had to be filmed inside an arena in Shanghai, and it is expected to be viewed in nearly 200 countries around the globe. Victoria's Secret angel Martha Hunt walked in this year's show, and she is joined by her fellow angel Josephine Skriver, and they are here. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Just hot off of the show, because the show was shot, what, a couple of weeks ago, maybe?
No, like not even
not
a week
even.
ago.
Days ago.
It's like,
all right.
It's still so fresh.
Well, I'm glad you're here, and you know, dealing with the jet lag and all of that stuff. Both of you ladies have been in the show 5 times, but this is the first time that it's been in China. Have you been to China before? What was that like?
I've been to China before, but not like this.
Yeah.
This was another level. All the Chinese fans were so warm and welcoming towards us. They were so supportive. It was the first time Victoria's Secret did the show in a full stadium arena.
Yeah.
We had a mosh pit of fans screaming for us. So.
What was that like? I can't imagine the noise when you come out on stage and it's a full arena that's screaming.
I mean, it was amazing because there's like almost like, what, 5,000 people in there?
Yeah.
And it was crazy. I actually regret that none of us dived in and did a whole mosh pit like dive.
I think that might have been frowned upon, not by the fans, but maybe, you know, I hear those wings are delicate. They look delicate anyways.
Might have been heavy.
Can you hear the music? I mean, can you even hear it when people are screaming? Or?
Yeah, that helps so much. Like having the performance is everything on stage because you want to have a party out there. It's a full-on rock show, so without them, it would just be weird.
Yeah, the music really sets the tone for how we perform as well. So for instance, when Harry Styles is performing, he's a bit more rock and roll, we have a bit more of an edge, but then when I walked to Leslie Odom Jr., he sang to a piano. It was so beautiful. It was more of a sentimental, emotional.
He pretty much just serenaded you with the most beautiful voice
I really
on the
felt
planet.
like he was serenading me. Like I waved to him and practically cried.
You know, we know that this is different than the fashion show that you might do Fashion Week here in New York. But how is it different for you guys? Models always seem to be having so much fun with this show.
It is so much fun. Backstage, there's chaos, there's wings flying everywhere. But for me, what sets this apart is that the girls are so supportive of each other backstage. Everyone's cheering each other on. We know how much hard work it takes to get there. So we all really want to see a smooth production happen.
Yeah,
but it's not even just like, it's not a fashion show when you're out there. It's more just a rock show. It's a stadium show. We're having fans, people are screaming. You're out there just having the best time of your life.
Yeah.
Like, you're not there just for the, like, to be a hanger. You're there as a person, as an angel, and it just showcases all the amazing personalities and the diversity in the girls.
It sounds like a great party. And it just sort of occurred to me now that when you guys are walking in, say, you know, Fashion Week, everyone's sort of watching you very seriously and jotting down things. And here, the audience is responding to you, and you get to respond to them. That probably doesn't happen very often, right?
No, it's the one time of year you get to just let loose.
And with fashion shows, you're meant to be a blank canvas and sort of walk a bit more boyish like a soldier. And then you're like rushing off to the next show during Fashion Week. Whereas this, it's one big celebration.
Yeah.
It's all about showcasing your personality, showing your individuality, you know, dancing with a performer, pointing to the stage or to the audience, blowing kisses, doing whatever it takes to enjoy the moment and embrace the show.
But we still sell when we're out there because you can actually buy the second you see it on the runway. I mean, on the 28th.
You can buy that? Well, maybe someone can buy that.
You can buy that outfit. You can buy that
lingerie.
because it goes straight online, and this is what I think is really cool, interacting.
Yeah.
And this year we had a designer collaboration with Bon Ma, so he did a whole collection for high fashion, and it was really cool having that aspect to Victoria's Secret.
You mentioned that it was an honor to participate in this. This doesn't sound like something that any model could do. Obviously, you know, there are many women that are beautiful and can walk a runway, but you're describing something that takes a lot more personality, I think.
Yeah. And it truly is a benchmark moment for any model's career. I think once you've walked the Victoria's Secret fashion show, it sets you up with a platform to go on with your career and to continue to do whatever it is that you want as a spokesmodel or work for many other brands. It really gives you so much more exposure as a model.
I mean, the spotlight with 200 countries watching, like the amount of people who are just tuning in that night, you can't ask for a bigger stadium to just be done.
Right.
It's like our Super Bowl. It doesn't
Yeah.
get bigger.
So how do you prep for this? I mean, is there training involved?
Have you ever tried the hashtag Train Like an Angel? It really showcases, like, that's where I find my inspiration, because that's what we all, like, kind of put a shared folder to the world, to us. What we do, we all, like, share it on social medias, and it's just really fun because, I mean, we're all super supportive. If I don't feel like working out, she'll, like, call me, or otherwise, we just, like, super supportive of each other.
Yeah. And then afterwards, you guys just go crazy and eat, like, Big Macs or something?
Well,
or?
this year was before Thanksgiving, too, so I had a big old Thanksgiving meal to look forward to after the show.
No, we have a yearly tradition where we have a pizza party after, and we actually managed to make that happen even in China.
Yeah, I don't know how
We
we
didn't
did
think
that.
we would,
Yeah.
but somehow there was pizza.
Someone pulled some strings and made pizza
Right.
happen.
Even in
China.
Shanghai, there's pizza there.
Exactly.
And so what will you be doing when this is airing tomorrow?
We'll be together.
We have an amazing
We're gonna
viewing
do a
party.
premiere and watch it all together and cheer each other on.
That's actually so fun because you're like, nobody knows how it's going to look, so you're like, oh, who's next?
Right. Well, Martha, Josephine, thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
You can watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern on CBS.